What's up, guys? It's John Muscarello from Side Hustle Experiment. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I am a six-figure Amazon seller. I also sell on eBay. I sell mostly used books and media, and I am getting into online arbitrage, much more now. And in today's video, I'm going to cover some things, maybe kind of how the week went. I learned a ton about online arbitrage this week. When it comes to Keepa, the buy box, from being in this group, this leads group that I joined for fourth quarter. I feel like it's already been worth it just from the people I've met, the advice I've gotten. They're doing so much content, like it's insane. Leads every day. It's been really good and really helpful to see, you know, what they're pulling, what they deem good leads, and that kind of thing. So, some things I have learned this week when it comes to online arbitrage is the buy box. So a lot of the things I am buying are somewhat scarce. Amazon does not have them. There are not that many other sellers on these listings. Let's say Amazon had it for, I don't know, let's say $25 to $30. They haven't been on the listing for about 3 or 4 months. And people are selling it for like $50 or $60. Now, there are and that's merchant fulfilled. So merchant fulfilled means that if someone buys it, I would send them to the product. If it was FBA, it would go to the Amazon warehouse and Amazon would sell the product when they got it. And the big benefit of Prime is the person would get the item in about 2 days, because that's almost the promise. That's why you're a Prime member. If you're merchant fulfilled, most of this stuff ships media mail, which is much slower, or not media mail, like UPS, like a little bit slower service. It's not the 2 days that people are used to. So what's happening is Amazon is just, in the past, it used to be that, you know, if you were a Prime seller, there's called like a Prime bump. So if the lowest price was, let's say, $50 and you had it for $60, Amazon would give you the buy box because you're a Prime seller. The person's going to get it in 2 days. If you had good account metrics, it's almost the better thing to buy. But now they're giving it to the merchant fulfilled seller at $50. And again, no one really knows how the buy box works. This is just my experience from, I don't know, seeing this over about 10 or 15 things that I have bought. It's just insane. We're just not getting the Prime bump. So they're going with the lowest price. I actually posted it in the group and they were saying that a big reason is that Amazon is getting like bad press about, you know, price gouging and all this other nonsense. And basically they're just going with the lowest price to try to avoid that. And if people want to buy it Prime, they could select that. But the price that is coming up is the low merchant, and sometimes no price comes up. And the customer will have to click and say, see all buying options, which is kind of annoying because it's an extra step for the customer. So whatever, we'll see what happens. Luckily though, all this stuff I have bought, it's taking me forever to find some of this stuff, because what I'm doing is I'm just being really ridiculous about it, and just figuring out all these scenarios. So with one thing I bought it for $16 or $17. The FBA price right now is $89.99, and the Keepa shows that someone has gotten that a couple of times, but they've never won the buy box with that price. The low merchant price, I think, is 50, or is it 50? I think it's 45. And so I put it at 89, kind of talked to the group and they're like, yeah, you might get that, but maybe not. So I lowered it to 54, $10 more. This was 2 days ago. Still haven't been able to win the buy box. I mean, I just think that's crazy. $44 versus $54. Yes, I know it's $10, but in the past that used to work. So luckily though, I am buying things that are so ridiculous that there is so again, like if I sold it as is, I'd still make 100% on my money. If I went down to the merchant price, I would still make 100% on my money, which is awesome. But I'm not there yet. I kind of want to see what happens, see if I could get 54, because whatever, more money's better. It's only been there about, I don't know, 4 or 5 days. So that kind of has changed my thought process a little bit. I do think that will change during the holidays. I don't think people are going to care to pay more money, just because they'll probably be behind the 8 ball and late shopping and need it in 2 days. But just super interesting. Yeah, I was going by prime pricing, which I have gotten on some items. There's one item that I'm selling right now for $43. And I think the low merchant is maybe, I don't know, 20-ish, 25. And I paid 18 for it. So it's just all over the place, but we'll see what happens. So that was one thing I learned. Another thing I learned is when you're doing tactical arbitrage searches, it's very hard to find stuff that the store is not having a discount. So I just ran a search on Lowe's. I ran a search on their entire website. My criteria I'm trying to shoot for is 30% margin and 3%, at least 3%, $3 profit. So that's what I'm shooting for. I set the triggers to 20% and 2, just to kind of catch stuff that might be on the cusp, or maybe just like a little down in price. And you know, I didn't find one thing on the Lowe's side. I searched the entire site. And again, yes, I'm so new at this, maybe I missed something or whatever, but I am starting to see a lot of success running searches with sites that are having deals right now. So for example, if I think Walgreens I bought something from there. They were doing buy one, get one free vitamins. So basically, you know, that's 50% off. So I ran a search on those and was able to find one thing. I was able to find only one thing. Probably, I don't know why I wasn't able to find more, but whatever, that's kind of how it goes. So keep that in mind when you're doing searches. That is definitely interesting to do. It's been super helpful. I've noticed a lot on the lead list, people are really using discounts as well, like having memberships to some of these online stores. So I just bought one today to a certain store. You basically pay like $30 and basically you get 20% off of every order for a year. So I'm hoping that's going to be super helpful. That also comes with free shipping. So that could be really beneficial. And I learned that from the group. So I mean, that could itself just be worth it. So yeah, we did. So today was mainly focused on online arbitrage. I think I bought 4 or 5 items for probably 500, I don't know, maybe $700-800 I spent today. Excited about it. Can't wait to get the stuff. Hopefully get it in and selling. Yeah, that's kind of what I did today. This week we got through another 12 pallets of books. The books were freaking terrible. Just not a lot of good stuff, a lot of garbage. Yeah, it just was not good. Found some decent eBay stuff though. But yeah, I'm really, I don't know. The only thing that's really keeping me in books is like eBay, because eBay's been doing really good. We're approaching 18K in 90-day sales, which is, I just can't believe that. It's insanity. but that's awesome. And yeah, that's kind of how the week went. Got rid of the duds this week, sent some pallets to buyback companies. What else happened this week? Yeah, just really sent in some more OA orders and to Amazon. And yeah, the stuff's starting to get checked in, which is super exciting. That's another thing to like kind of be on the lookout for. Like, you better plan on about almost like 3 weeks by the time you purchase, the time it's actually checked in. So I bought, I think 10 of each item, yeah, for most of this stuff. And it went to one warehouse, and basically 5 of them stayed at that warehouse. So 5 are live. The other 5 are being transferred to other warehouses, so they are not active. So they'll probably be active in like a week or 2. But yeah, so just when you're spending money, keep that in mind that, you know, you're gonna wanna build that time frame in, especially as the holidays come closer. I could see doing a lot more merch fulfilled. It's just very, on some of the stuff too that I'm selling, the merch fulfilled price is the same as the FBA price. And I was like, oh, I should just merch fulfill it then, because why? I'd make a little bit more money. But people want it delivered in 2 days. So it's like kind of like a weird thing right now. But I'm hoping that the prime price, the prime bump goes up as the holidays come in. And I just do think that people don't care about paying more to get in 2 days. It just really depends on the product and what it is. Some of the stuff I'm selling is not really like essentials and stuff. It's more of probably for gifts or personal splurge type of thing, which is probably something I don't necessarily want to buy in the future. I didn't really consider that when buying it at first, but I'm learning. I know this stuff will sell through. And again, I built in so much padding where worst case scenarios, if it dropped down to Amazon pricing that it was at, I would maybe lose $2 or $3. If it dropped like $10 in price, I'd still be making $2 or $3, $4. Not what I want to be doing, but again, built in a lot of safety on these first couple of products. Yeah, and I look forward to finding more. Hopefully this weekend, I can find some stuff. Tomorrow I'm gonna be hopefully making a lot of content for you guys, film some videos, come up with some ideas for Instagram. So if you have any, please put them in the comments or send me a DM at Side Hustle Experiments. And that's about all I got for you guys today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Please subscribe. Please like the video. It means the world to me. And I'll see you guys in the next video.